it's time for your AHA Comets to take the ice.
You don't want to wear it, you can go put it in the locker room. There's even one on that side. You have to have 5 on the door.
I can give it to Vicky. She's in the box.
There's no one. Just go put it in the locker room. What? Whatever. If you want to hold on to it, I'll give you.
And I bet you don't come, you always have so much going on.
I'll hold it. Looks like they got 2 on the bench.
Last game before a little break for Christmas. Looks like we got Gastrock, Campen, and Hayman on the front line, Sillers, and Covington back deep.
Yeah, that's fine.
Could be Wayman.
I'm listening to live right now.
Wayman, sorry.
No, there she is.
Paddington and Wayman have
She's 20 seconds behind.
15 and 16 for the numbers. Sometimes they're hard to tell on the line. All right. Eagle River team here. This is Salmon Sharks or something like that. Salmon Sharks into defensive zone. Comets break this one out. Bennett over to Hayman. Hayman's through the bench. They got a 2 on no. Broke through the lines, comes around and finds the net. So Comets are on the board early in this game. We'll hold the same lines out there. Oh, looks like they're going to trade back. So that'll bring out Jeremy, Frank, Brody, Pennington, and Sims. Gregerson with the face-off. Looks like someone's going to go over the Salmon Sharks. Salmon Sharks are stranded against the board. That'll get past everybody's stick, and we'll have an icing call on Eagle River. So back to the offensive zone we go for a new face-off. Frank will take the face-off. Brody, Whittle, Peddington, Sims out on the ice. Gregerson back to Peddington. Peddington up. Oh, Brody with a nice centering pass. That's going to get past Jeremy's stick, but wide open net. Peddington into the corner, comes around behind the Comets net, slides this one up the boards. Salmon Sharks will get a tip on that one. They'll go back behind the Comet net, up the boards to the other side. Salmon Sharks with the centering opportunity. That's going to get past everybody's stick. Bowley's going to come out, send that one over to the boards. Gregerson holds the blue line, turns this one back into the zone. Whittle towards the net. That'll go wide. Gregerson intercepts that pass, turns this one back into the zone, sends it towards centering pass. Jeremy is there but covered. Whittle behind the net. That's going to get all the way out of the zone. McDade will come out with a nice back check. McDade getting some speed. Brings this one into the zone, hands it off to Sims. Sims towards the net. Oh, loose puck in front of the net. McDade takes a whack at it. Salmon Sharks break this one out. Nice back check by Bruce. Sillers to McDade. McDade over to Lynn. Lynn into the zone. With the shot. Oh, rolling loose puck in front of the net. Lynn and the Salmon Sharks are gonna run into the post, so nets off, we'll get a whistle, and we'll reset for a face-off in the offensive zone. Heyman with the face-off. We got Gastroff and Campen on the front line, Wayman and Peddington back deep. Heyman looking for Campen or Gastroff. Both of them are there. Salmon Sharks will turn this one around. Peddington's going to hold the blue line, send it towards the goal. Bennett behind the Salmon Shark net. Hand that off to Heyman. Gastroff bringing that one to the goal. Heyman with a shot. That'll get tied up by the defense. Heyman with a shot. Campen with looking for that rebound. It's a stick on it, but can't put it past the goalie. Salmon Sharks send this one up the blue line. Diego is going to hold the blue line. Astrock holds the blue line, sends it back towards the goal. Goalie will cover. And that'll bring out Bragerson, Brody, Whittle. Lynn and Sims. Bragerson with the face-off. Lynn with the rush to the goal. Backhanded shot. Goalie will save that one. Lynn will pick that one up again. Sims is going to take control of this one. Into the neutral zone. Sends it up to Gregerson. Gregerson into the zone. That'll come off his stick, go to the corner. Gregerson with some moves around some Salmon Sharks. Sims going to send it into the corner. Gregerson will pick this one up. Backhand towards the goal. That'll go off the Salmon Shark stick wide to the board. Sims will hold the blue line, sends it towards the goal. Goalie saved. Alright, Sims over to Whittle. Whittle into the zone. We got a line change by the Comets. Whittle to Brody. That'll go past behind them. And Salmon Sharks will break this one out. Salmon Sharks into the defensive zone. Comets with good coverage. So we got out to neutral ice. Peddington off the boards to McDade. McDade into the zone. Sends that one towards the goal. I think that'll be wide. Peddington from top of the circles. Sends it. Salmon Sharks will pick this one up. Salmon Sharks on the move. Sims with a nice defensive move caused the turnover. Eppin towards the goal. That'll go wide behind the net. Salmon Sharks will be first to the puck. Nice pressure by the Comets. Send that one up the boards. Simmons holds the blue line, sends it into the zone. Salmon Sharks break it out. Sillers puts it right back in the corner. Peppin to chase this one down. Salmon Sharks to break this out. That's going to be an icing call on the Salmon Sharks. So back to the offensive zone we go. 6:02 remains in the first period. We got Comets 1, Salmon Sharks 0. Heyman with the face-off. We got Gastroff. Wayman with the face, or Gastrock will take this face off. Wayman towards the goal, that'll go wide. Sims looking to hold the blue line. Salmon Sharks send it. There's a shot on net. Connor's gonna get a blocker pad on that one and save. Wayman looking for Sims. Sims behind the Comet net sends it back up to Wayman. Wayman over to Gastrock. Gastrock gets forced to the corner. That's going to be a penalty on the Salmon Sharks. Campen came in to play the puck and see what the penalty call is here. Two minutes cross-checking, so 5:18 remains in the first period. Comets will go on power play. Score at start of the penalty is Comets 1, Salmon Sharks 0. So Comets going on power play here as soon as they can get that penalty up on the clock. Braderson with the face-off. We got Little Brody up front, Peddington and Lynn back deep. Odie trying to work this one off the wall. Let's break it out. Salmon Sharks gonna send this all the way down. That'll be an icing call on the Salmon Sharks. So back to the offensive zone for a face-off we go. That'll bring out Dutton, McDade, Pepin. Lynn and Peddington will stay deep for the Comets. 1:39 remain on the power play for the Comets. Dutton with the face-off. McDade will take the face-off. Peddington will take the face-off. Alright. Salmon Sharks trying to break this one out. They do break this one out. Lynn will take this into the zone. We got Lynn with the shot. That'll go wide to the corner. McDade will chase this one down. McDade behind the Salmon Sharks net. Salmon Sharks send it all the way out. Lynn will get to this one before it crosses the line, so icing will be waved off there. Lynn. Oh, the pass all the way up. Pepin got a touch on that one, so no icing on the Comets there. McDade trying to work this one around. Oh, McDade trying to work that one over to Pepin. Salmon Sharks deflect the pass, and Sillers will send that one to Wayman. Wayman looking to go up the boards. Salmon Sharks send that one into the zone, deep into the corner. Sillers will chase this one down. Sillers up to McDade. McDade into traffic. Dutton will take this one into the offensive zone. Into pressure. Dutton's still in for pressure. Gets behind the net. Salmon Sharks work this one out of the zone. Heyman, nice back check. Comets control at center ice. Send it into the offensive zone. Salmon Sharks full strength. We got an icing call on the Comets, so into the defensive zone we go. That'll bring out Gastrock, Campen, Heyman, Peddington, and Sims. Gastrock with the face-off. Heyman's gonna skate this one out of the zone. Headington into the zone. Heyman and Gastrock crashing the net. Headington off to Heyman. Heyman working this one back. Campen and Gastrock coming in to help out. Sims sends one towards the net. Heyman looking for the tip. That gets past his stick. Alright, Salmon Sharks break this one out. 2-on-1. Salmon Sharks send it towards the goal. That'll be high wide. That comes out to neutral ice. Salmon Sharks send this one back in. Connor will get a stick on that one. Alright, Heyman's gonna break this one out. Sims over to Gastrock. Gastrock into the zone. Tries to cut up the center. Drops that one off to Whittle. Whittle with the backhand. That'll be wide of the goal. Salmon Sharks break this one out. Lynn back to defense. Nice poke chance. Causes the turnover. Salmon Sharks get it back. Send it deep into the zone. Let's see, Brody to chase this one down. Brody into the zone. Salmon Sharks in. So, slow floating puck in front of the net. Jeremy gets a tip and finds the corner. So Comets will go up by 2. Not sure on the assist there, but Whittle got the goal. 1:23 remains in the first period. Comets 2, Salmon Sharks 0. Breakerson with the face-off. We got Whittle, Brody, Breakerson up front, Lynn, and Wayman back deep. Looks like we got FM is going to take this face off. Pepin, Dutton, Wayman, Lynn, and McDade out on the ice. Wayman behind the common net sends that to McDade. McDade sends it over to the other side. Salmon Sharks are going to pick this one up. Into pressure at the corner. Comets will come away with it. McDade into the zone, picks that one up, sends it towards the net. That'll go high and wide. Wayman. Salmon Sharks did one through the line, send it towards the goal. Salmon Sharks are on the board. So Comets 2, Salmon Sharks 1. Gastrock, Campen, Headington and Sillers out on the ice. Salmon Sharks send that one deep into the defensive zone. Sillers is going to take this one out. Sends it up to Campen. Campen looking for Hayden towards the goal. That'll go wide. Headington holds the blue line, sends it deep into the corner. Campen. Gastrock will come around, center that one up. And that'll be the buzzer for into the first period. So into the first, we have a score. Comets 2, Salmon Sharks 1.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Here we go. Start of the second period. Comets ahead by 1 right now. We got Gregerson, Riddle, Brody, Lynn, and Peddington out on the ice. Gregerson with the faceoff. Gregerson's going to hold the blue line, send that one up to Jeremy. Jeremy towards the goal, goalie saved. Face off in the offensive zone. We got Gregerson, Brody, Whittle up front, Lynn and Peddington back deep. Lynn's going to hold the blue line, send this one into the goal. Starting to work that one over to center. Towards the goal. The goalie will save. That'll bring it out. Dutton, McDade, Pepin, Wayman, and Sims. Dutton with the face-off. Pepin, McDade up front, Wayman and Sims back deep. Oh, that one gets past the Comet stick, so out of the zone we go. Sims to McDade. McDade into pressure. Salmon Sharks send this one towards the goal. That'll be wide. Goes to the other side. Salmon Sharks send it back towards the goal. McDade's going to break this one out. McDade along the boards. Dutton will pick this one up. Dutton sends that one up to Sims. Sims back to Dutton. Dutton with a high pass to Pepin. That's going to come out of his own. Wayman to Sims. Sims to Pepin. Salmon Sharks send that one to the corner. Sims, oh, nice pass to McDade. That jumps off his stick and is going to be an icing call. Good look for the pass. McDade would have been off to the races on that one. All right, so we got Gastrop, Camping, Heyman, know who our D's are. Sillers and Peddington. Peddington's going to break this one out, sends it up to Camping. Camping. It's going to come off his stick. The Airman Sharks will take over, send this one back into the zone. Heyman. Camping. Out of the zone. Gastrock will send that one into the corner. Heyman to chase this one down. Heyman looking to wrap this one around. Sillers over to Heyman. Heyman into the zone. aiming towards the goal. Defense will pick that one up, send it all the way out. Icing on the Salmon Sharks, so that'll bring out Gregerson, Brody, Whittle, Lynn, and Sims. Lynn with the face-off. Comets into traffic. Gregerson trying into pressure. Sims will pick this one up, send it along the boards back to Gregerson. Salmon Sharks break this one out. Nice back check by Lynn. Lynn is going to send that one deep into the zone. Whittle will chase this one down. Gregerson coming up the boards. That's going to slip out of the blue line. Lynn with nice defense. Gregerson will take over. Gregerson to Brody. It's going to get past Brody's stick and be an icing call on the Comets. So back to the defensive zone we go. We got Wayman, Dutton, McDade, Sillers, and Peckin out on the ice. Dutton with the face-off. Dutton to McDade, McDade to Peckin, Peckin with the shot. Oh! McDade looking for that rebound. Oh, there we go. So, Peckin, Dutton, McDade fight for it in front of the net. I think Dutton gets the goal. So 8:08 remains in the second period. Comets 3, Salmon Sharks 1. Good pressure on the net by the Combat squad. Pick up the rebound, send it behind the goalie. Dutton with the face-off. Dutton on the move. McDade and Pepin. Oh, McDade towards the goal. Goalie will cover. Astrock Campen Payman gonna take a. And then out to the ice, we got Wayman and Sillers back to Payman with the face-off. Wayman looking to hold the blue line. That comes out to center ice. Payman to Gastrock. Payman into the zone. Payman towards the goal. Goalie will save. 7:29 remains in the second period. Comets 3, Salmon Sharks 1. Dickerson with the face-off. Brody, Whittle, Pennington, and Sims out on the ice. Whittle to Jeremy. Oh, Brody. That might be Brody. Oh, Brody. Nice pressure on the net. Goalie's going to cover that one. Gregerson with the face-off. Gregerson will turn this one back into the zone. Oh, Salmon Sharks, good, nice back check by Gregerson. Holds the zone, sends it deep behind the Salmon Shark net. Sims will hold the blue line. Gregerson in for assistance. Brody will take this one. Send it looking for Jeremy. Lane closes. Gregerson's going to send that one towards the net. Defense will block that shot. Brody with a nice center. Brody with a nice centering pass to Gregerson. Gregerson puts one in top corner right past the goalie's glove. So Comets 4, Salmon Sharks 1, 6:29 remains in this second period. Dutton with the face-off. Stay will be sent to the bench. No Nick guard, I guess. Heyman don't come out until McDade can get a Nick guard on. So Heyman, Dutton, Pepin, Lynn, and Wayman out on the ice. Up the boards. All right, Salmon Sharks go into the penalty box. 2 minutes for slashing. So we got Dutton, Pepin, McDade, Lynn, and Wayman out on the ice. Dutton with the face-off. Wayman to Lynn. Lynn towards the goal. That'll go off the post. Lynn gonna walk this one forward. Sends it towards the goal. Loose puck in front of the net. McDade and Dutton trying to look for that rebound. Dutton's with a nice centering pass, trying to get that one to Pepin. Salmon Sharks will pick that one up, send it into the zone. Lynn. Nice pass up to McDade. McDade into the zone. McDade drops the pass to Dutton. Dutton towards the goal. Lynn. Lynn from top of the circles. And that'll clear the penalty for the Salmon Sharks. Not before the Comets get one on the board. So, Comets 5, Salmon Sharks 1. We got Campen, Gastrock, Heyman coming out. Gastrock will take the face-off. Sillers and Peddington back deep. Gastrock over to Campen. Campen back to Peddington. Peddington back to Campen. Campen looking for Gastrock. Gastrock into the zone. Oh, beautiful pass to Heyman. He's just a step behind it. Gastrock centers that one up. Campen trying to get a stick on it. Gastrock with the pass. Rebound comes loose. Salmon Sharks come up with the rebound. Take this one out of the zone. Salmon Sharks towards the net. They'll get a shot off the post. Peddington down for Gastrock. Salmon Sharks send it up to the blue line. Salmon Sharks deep into the zone. Sillers will come away with this one. Sillers to Gastrock. Gastrock to Heyman. Heyman's up the ice. Heyman. It's checked on the board. Salmon Sharks are going to come away with this one. Gregerson holds the blue line, sends it deep into the zone. Brody, Little, Gregerson, Sims, and Sillers out on the ice right now. Salmon Sharks break this one out, but Gregerson in the neutral zone. Comets clear. Gregerson towards the goal. Goalie saves. 4:33 remains in the second period. Comets 5, Salmon Sharks 1. Little Gregerson, Brody. Weymouth and Sims out on the ice. Gregerson with the face-off. Little Brody up front. Sims and Weymouth back deep.
Hey, one more.
Huh? Do we have a penalty? I don't know. We should have another player out there.
We got a mouth guard on the ice, so alright. Ice is clear. Gregerson will take the face off.
I don't think it was running during the last play. I don't know. I don't think it was running. I think he thinks he wanted it down to 4 minutes. I don't think it was running during the last play.
Alright, Salmon Sharks full strength now. Somebody just forgot to come out. Gregerson to Sims. Sims to Williams. Comets in that one towards the center. Salmon Sharks come away with it. Salmon Sharks send that one down the ice, so that'll be an icing call on the Salmon Sharks. Same line. Gregerson with the face-off.
If anyone keeps it on the circle, he kicks the center out.
No idea why they keep trading these centers out. Gregerson to Brody. Brody into traffic. Oh, Brody trying to work that one to Whittle. Whittle open in front of the net. Gets it around. Jeremy with a shot. Defense will pick this one up, bring it out of the zone. How to attack that one wide to the corner. Gregerson will get a hold of it. It's caught up in a Salmon Shark player. Whittle looking for Brody. Alright, Raymond's gonna take this one out of the zone. That's gonna be offsides by the Salmon Sharks. So 2:51 remains in the second period. Dutton, Dave, Pepin, Lynn, and Sillers out on the ice. Dutton will take the face-off. Into the offensive zone. Nice moves through the center. Sends it towards the goalie. Goalie will cover. Dutton with the face-off. Big Dave Pepin up front. Lynn and Sillers back deep. Sillers, nice poke check, holds his own. Sends that one to Dutton. Salmon Sharks will send that one down the ice. That'll be icing, and we'll come right back for another face-off in the offensive zone. With the face-off. Back to McDade. McDade to Lynn. Lynn to the corner. Lynn holds the blue line, sends that one to Dutton. McDade will pick this one up. Pepin will try to get a swing at it. Lynn holds the blue line, hands that off to Dutton. Broughton back to Lynn. Lynn towards the goal. Alright, that'll slip out of the zone. Lynn will be first to the puck. Turns this one around. Sends it over to Peppett. Peppett up the boards. Comes back to center. Hands that one off to Dutton. Dutton back. Looking for McDade. That's going to go off Peppett's stake. McDade will get there. Keep this one up. McDade into pressure on the corner. Sillers pops that one back into the zone. Salmon Sharks will break it out. Alright. That to Campen. Campen. Oh, nice foul. McDade looking for the rebound. Salmon Sharks pick it up. McDade slides that one around. Gastrock up to Sims. Sims walks this one forward. Hands it off to Gastrock. Gastrock's going to turn directions. Send that one up to Campen. Campen to the corner. Heyman will come away with that one. Sends it to the defense. Sims to Heyman. Heyman towards the goal. Oh! Campen comes in for the tip. Salmon Sharks break it out. Alright, that's going to come all the way down, be an icing call on the Salmon Sharks. So that'll bring out, we'll hold the lines. We got 0.5 seconds left on the clock, so time for about one face-off shot. Heyman, Campen, Gastrock, Peddington, and Sims out on the ice. Heyman will take the face-off. Try for a quick shot to the goal. And there's the buzzer for into the second period. So into the second period, we got a score: Comets 5, Salmon Sharks 1. Too early. Why was that early? Feels like it. Alright, here we go. Start of the third period. Gregerson, Brody, Riddle, Sillers, and Wayman out on the ice. Gregerson with the face-off. Gregerson's going to work that one back to Sillers. Starts to break that one into the zone. Connor will cover, so we'll have a face-off in the defensive zone. Little break Gregerson Sillers coming to the front. Or sorry, Brody. Comets break this one out. Frank with a little room to move, moves it through the center. Oh, big save by the Salmon Shark goalie. Frank with a good opportunity there. There's pressure on the net. This one into the zone. Whittle sends it towards the net. That'll go wide to the other side. Wayman will hold the blue line. Salmon Sharks breaks this one out. Salmon Sharks on the move. Salmon Sharks offside, so 10:47 remaining in this game. Dave, Dutton, Headington, Lynn, and Peffin out on the ice. Lynn's going to move this one around up the board, sends it into the neutral zone. He's going to get turned around. Nice back check by Lynn. Skates this one up the center. Lynn on the move. Dutton walks this one forward, drops it off to Pepin. Back to Dutton. Dutton slides this one up the boards into the corner.
There you go, good choice, Will.
Salmon Sharks send this one out. That'll be icing call on the Salmon Sharks. Alright, 9:51 remains in the game. Heyman, Campen, Gastrock. Oh! Gastrock with a nice face-off win. Heyman with the tap towards the goal. Goalie will cover. Alright, we'll try that face-off again. Gastrock with the face-off. There we go. Campen will get a goal. Good pressure on the net by the Comets. Campen slips one past the goal line. So Comets 6, Salmon Sharks 1. Astrock with the face-off. Astrock back to Sims. Sims to Wayman. Wayman to looking for Campen. That one gets caught by a Salmon Shark player. That's gonna go out to neutral ice, back in the zone, catch the Salmon Sharks offsides. 9:25 remain in the third period. Comets 6, Salmon Sharks 1. Gregerson, Brody, Whittle up front, Sillers and Keddington back deep. Sillers. Sharks with the center. Comets send it wide to the boards. Another save by Connor. Salmon Sharks send that one up, but that's gonna So high and out of bounds, so we'll get a news talk and face off in the defensive zone. Dutton, Sims, Lynn, McDade, Griffin. So Lynn will get a roughing penalty on that one. He was trying to push somebody out of the crease. Connor, nice job holding the post and not letting him squeak one through. So Salmon Sharks will go on the board. 2 minutes power play. Comets got a penalty kill coming up. Dutton, Sims, Pepin, and Sillers out on the ice. All right, Connor will cover. Try that face off again. Button with the face off. So Dutton will get 2 minutes for a high stick. We got two minutes high stick, so 5 on 3. Comets on a penalty kill here. So Comets down 2 players. We're gonna go to a running clock here. Pepin with the face-off. Comets working hard. Sillers will send that one to the boards. Oh, Salmon Sharks center this one out. Nice send by Connor. Sillers trying to break this one out. Sims. It's gonna hold the Salmon Shark against the board. Let's see. Sims with some moves, breaks that one out of the zone. Salmon Sharks right back in. Siller sends it out of the zone. Sims. All right, we got Campen, Sims, and Wayman out on the ice. Wayman's going to take this one, send it up to Campen. Campen sends it into the neutral zone. We got Covington, Campen, Wayman out on the ice. 45 seconds on the first penalty, 51 seconds on the second penalty. Still 3 on 5. Shot saved by Connor. Shot saved by Connor. Covington's going to send that one up the ice. Campen into the zone, sends it towards the goal. Get back! Back check! Get back! Oh, Salmon Sharks try to center. Campen's going to pick this one up. Skates it out of the zone. Sends it up the boards. Tries to change out. Headington.
Got one back.
Campen still out on the ice. Lynn is penalty clear. So 4 on 5 now for the Comets. Dutton's penalty clears. Comets full strength. Nice penalty kill for the Comets. Wayman taps that one up to Gastrock. Gastrock over to Heyman. Oh! All right, so Gastrock to Heyman. Heyman gets tripped up by the goalie, but Gastrock crosses over, finds the corner of the net, so Gastrock Heyman with a goal there. That'll clean up the lines. We'll get a line change by the Comets. Gregerson, Brody, Riddle, Sims, and Sims and Lynn out on the ice. All right, clock has gone to a running clock, so we're ticking down 5:30 on the clock. Comets 7, Salmon Sharks 1. Comets with a nice penalty, 3-on-5 penalty kill. Able to get out of that without letting Salmon Sharks on the board again. Gregerson with the face-off. We got Sims, Riddle, Brody, and Lynn out on the ice. Riddle to Brody. Brody into the zone. Gregerson, with a nice center. Sims. Sims. Oh, sorry. Lynn with another goal. So Lynn skates that one in and takes a shot, finds the corner. So Comets 8, Salmon Sharks 1. Again, we've gone to running clocks, so we are 4:25. Salmon Sharks need another player. Alright, Salmon Sharks full strength now. Alright, Salmon Sharks send that one towards the goal. Connor will get a stick on that one, send it wide to the boards. McDade, Sillers, and Dutton chasing this one down. Dutton is going to take this one, send it to Pepin. Pepin opens up the ice. Nice pass to McDade. McDade cuts to the center. He gets pushed wide to the corner. That's gonna be a penalty on the Salmon Sharks. So 3:30 for a cross check. Salmon Sharks will go to the penalty box for 2 minutes. So looks like Comets will go on a power play. Pennington with the shot. That'll come off some shin pads of a Salmon Shark. Let's see. Pepin with the shot towards the goal. Salmon Sharks will pick that one up. Dutton's going to scoop this one around. Salmon Sharks intercept. They're on the move. Salmon Sharks towards the goal. Connor will cover. 2:40 remains in the game. Power play for just over a minute. We'll get a face-off in the offensive zone. Let's see, Gastrock, Heyman, Campen, Wayman, and Sims out on the ice. Heyman's going to take this one into the zone. Campen picks it up. Campen trying to work that one back to Heyman. Salmon Sharks pick that one up. 2 minutes on the clock. 39 seconds remain on the Salmon Shark penalty. Sims sends that one up the ice. That's going to be an icing call on the Comets. So penalty just about to tick off here. We got about 20 seconds left on the power play for the Comets, but coming back to the defensive zone for a face-off. Line change by the Comets. We got Gregerson, Brody, and Riddle, Wayman, and Lynn and Sims will be back to do. So Comets win the face-off. Lynn into the zone. 109. Lynn from from the boards, kind of midway through the circle. It's one past the goalie, so Comets 9. We got just under a minute remaining in this game. Clock ticking down, so we've gone to running clock. 45 seconds. Comets 9, Salmon Sharks 1. Pepin, Dutton, McDade, Lynn, and Headington take the ice. 30 seconds. That puck's going to slide all the way down. They'll wave off icing. 20 seconds left on the clock. Dutton to McDade. The puck will slide all the way back. Alright, there's the buzzer for end of the third period, so Comets come away with the win. That should be the end of our games for 2025, so we will see you all back for the new year. We'll probably have a couple games in January, and then we'll be heading down to the Grizz Cup over Martin Luther King weekend for a tournament down in Salt Lake City. So thanks for watching, and Merry Christmas, Comet friends.
Who's gonna have to